So I've just exchanged servers. Let's see if the problem persists or if it goes away. It might be on my side. Sometimes it's usually not on my side, but this is an old computer. I no longer trust it as I did before. Are you using one computer for playing and streaming? Yes. Looks like this is working now. Like I was saying, Annie, if you're still around, I suppose you are. This run was more fortunate, more according to what I was expecting and hoping for. Even though this one was really fortunate, probably more than what I expected. But by comparison with the previous one, it's more in accordance with what usually I get. The previous one was just horrific when it comes to RNG. I'm not off the hook yet. Oh my god, 7k Pamican. Oh my freaking god. Unless I fucked up and that's all my Pamican. I said, what a moment. Nope, that's actual 7k Pamican on the map. No, the last one was not doomed. If I had continued, I probably would have put them in space. It's just that I wouldn't achieve the objective that I set out to achieve, which was to put the dudes in space without losing anyone. When the things were already starting to improve. No, I didn't have much luck by then, at that point. Things were going smoothly until that person died from starvation due to a mistake on my part and due to also really shitty bingo. Like the person had 2 mental breaks back to back. Why is he being insulted? They used to like each other, kind of. Yeah, but then I used the Ream 73 mod. I used this mod from made by Ghost Trolley, a long time friend of the channel and obviously my friend. And it really helped. The problem with that mod is it emulates the way raiders work with doors. It's a long story. For most runs, that's just fine. That mod just removes shitloads of lag. If we right now had we just had a situation where we had almost a slideshow. That mod would make this playable. But the issue is that it achieves it at the cost. And the cost is the raiders don't update their tasks, their jobs, so to speak, as much as in vanilla, which leads to doors being broken. In vanilla, they punch the doors like up to 4 times. It's supposed that is supposed to be fixed on the mod too. It's just that it's like an emulation, and often it still leads to the doors being broken. Which on a normal run would probably, well, it wouldn't be fine, but on a normal run there's not 300 people or 200 and something people for 3. So even though doors are important, they're probably not critically important like in this case. So I have to put up with the slowdown under penalty of dying. But on that run I had no house yet. This person's gonna be see shitloads of dead corpses. Exactly. Hey, you bloody idiot! It's not his fault. It's just forgot to. This time it's my fault, but usually it's their fault. They do the most stupid things imaginable, and this is why I don't name people after colonists in Rimworld. I tend to insult them a lot. Man, I'm only telling the truth. They're really dumb. The colonists in Rimworld, that is. Yeah, that's an excuse. Like, for example, person bleeding out. It's gonna be dead because before person arrives at the bed. What does the fucker do? Takes the person on a very long fucking trip when he has a sleeping spot right in front of his fucking face. That's just an example. Person's gotta bleed out. Oh, another example. Dude on the battlefield. 6 hours before death. The medicine is on the other side of the fucking map. I told him to tend with medicine. What the fuck does the dude do? He's gonna go catch the medicine and die before reaching the medicine due to blood loss. There's no sanity checks at all. So these dudes are as stupid as they come. Like, there's no... It's just unbelievable stupidity. It's up to the player to make sure they don't suicide, because despite their insane ability to do so. And it sometimes drives me nuts. So that's why I usually don't name colonists after people, real people, after colonists in Rimworld, because it's just I can't help it. Sometimes I'm gonna insult him. That's a wimp, right? Oh my god. The world is ending. Oh, someone help me. I'm dying. We're all dying. From the moment we are born, we're all dying, worm. Stop bitching, man. You sound like Marco criticizing the AI. Ah. Feeding. 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 Tending. Tending. Feeding. It's painful to see this person go grab 1 unit of pemmican. If there's 1 unit of pemmican left there, she's gonna grab it and go feed someone with 1 unit of pemmican. Instead of going to all enough pemmican to actually be worth going for. This took forever. I'm psychic tea. What? Oh, she has shitloads of. Yes, shitloads of tolerance. Let's add 8 with our table to their problems. I'm lucky that Solreza didn't get addicted. Ambrosia, there's a beer. There must be a beer somewhere. There must be a beer somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. Cheer up, Everbeer. It's sad that I can't save all the allies. They've been a really good help. Just look at all these pemmican. This is highly risky, so... No doubt about it. You're fed. Go away. If you don't feed them, they don't get better. If they have pain, they'll be stuck with that pain until they die. Once again, scavengers. I would have liked to. I need to get away from this place. It's gonna break. Expectations went through the roof. This will just have to wait for another time. He's gonna lose the idiot's environment, so he's probably not going. Are you kidding me, Worm? Go away. Go away, Worm. The idiot's environment is gonna go away, so with a bit of luck, it won't break. I can't give him any more psychic tea. I just hope he doesn't drop stuff outside. Let's go find out. Please don't drop shit outside. 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 Should go. This is why I wanted to tend, so that when they woke up, they didn't start tending and get knocked out because of it. What the fuck? This is for prisoners. Don't you get it? For slaves. You're not a slave. I wanted to go after the mega slots, but they're all gonna rot before I can butcher them. Before starting streaming, I wanted to make some bonsai thingies. Take advantage of the wind of the summer to get some wood for these torch lamps. I suppose that's gonna have to go instead. Time to go, Donna. See, and she's gonna take forever to tend to herself because she doesn't have any medical skill. And this is yet another bug. To be consistent with the players, these dudes shouldn't be allowed to tend. But there it is. Do the standing. Then tell me I'm not right when I say that the only thing consistent about Rimworld is inconsistency. Just give him a beer. He needs to get a mood up. I have to stop giving them drugs. If one of these dudes gets addicted, it's going to be a major issue. Like, pretty darn major. Hello, Ruben. How's it going? Yep. Nice to hear it. I'm doing good too, thank you. Well, I would say these dudes don't have any issues with food for a long time. That's my guess. Go watch it's just ridiculous, the difference. It's mind-bogglingly ridiculous. Someone watching the stream would say, "Oh, how can this dude possibly survive on sea ice? He's always complaining. He doesn't get any food. What did he expect? This dude is an idiot, always complaining. Oh, he's on sea ice. What did he expect? What did he expect? Always complaining that he has to go hunt 3 years per map on some 100 maps. What did you expect, dude? Are you dumb?" And then the previous run, I didn't settle on more than 5 places. It's just that I've played this game a bit, just a tad, and I can see that when I'm being incredibly unlucky, or when I'm being incredibly lucky. I would say this time, with regard to food at least, I'm being really lucky. With that said, you know, in the previous one, I was being mind-boggling unlucky. I love this bug. It's just fantastic. It's just fantastic. I drafted it because there's an emergency. He drops all shit on the floor. It's amazing. It's just work of a genius. Let's see it again. Oh man, this is so great. This was introduced not long ago, and obviously never gonna get fixed. It's not a typo. It's not a problem with the hat. It's an actual problem. Okay, don't get addicted. Please don't get addicted. Thanks. The derping. Just okay. It's fine. Whatever you've got here, it's fine. We. Oh, thanks. You can go. You can go. It's critically important that you go get that. Whatever it is. It's actually really important. I need the leather. That's why I'm doing this. Right now, I need the leather. And I've got a butcher's table. It's just... it's gonna be a problem to bring it out here. Okay, you go away, and you go away. I sold a shit ton of leather. I probably shouldn't have sold that much leather because I have no good leather, and every is a good leather. Soon they're gonna start bitching. Oh, my tribal wear is all fucked up. Can I please get something new? Right. It's gonna drop outside now. So let's drop this stuff out of their side. I've got concrete. Concrete is really important for movement speed, and to, if you see this mode, you're gonna see a -3 beauty because of the floors. Concrete is cheap, and in this case, it's probably better. It's completely a better investment than to actually make art, because I don't have a good person for art. So 100 steel will remove 200 mood, 200 beauty penalty. So it's so 100 steel gives me 200 beauty. If you know what I'm saying. Given that I don't have a person that's good at art, that's a good bet. The thing is, this is too early to be doing these things, because not enough steel. And I'm gonna, not long from now, regret having spent all this steel. But on the other hand, look at what I had to do, the fences, so that these dudes wouldn't break. With this stuff over here, they had a minus 15 to the mood from Idiot's environment. Right now, if it wasn't for this trick with the jade fences, they would have a minus 10. And this would put them at, I don't know, minus 5 at the most. With these fences, it's going to be a plus 5 at the place where they work, almost guaranteedly. So I'm going to invest and hope for the best. I probably won't lack mechanoids. I should be doing these when I get electricity so that I can smelt the slag. It's just that this also is gonna give me... This is gonna go straight to plus 5, which is another plus 4 to the mood, a permanent one, as long as they're over here doing stuff. Now eating and recreating. At least that's what I'm hoping for, a plus 5. And their mood is really, really, really important. It's the difference between living or dying. It's a difference, if they do what I tell them, it's the difference between living or dying. And this will stop annoying me. I wish I could go butcher the remaining mega slugs. Yeah, but they're gone. I would have leather to give new clothes to all of them. Everything new. But they're gone now. Well, I did get enough to make a parka. Or more. And then there's some mechanized to deconstruct, so maybe I'll be good. I've got some power cells. I'm supposed to go deploy a mortar. Already started the process, but then I got traded. But then I got traded. How much food do you need until you have hydroponics? I don't know, it depends if these are allowed to work, if I'm gonna get raided. So if they're allowed to research, I'm gonna need substantially less than if they're not allowed to research. But I would say I've got more than enough for these people and even the yaks. gonna see this go to a +5. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, at least a +4 I will see it. Provided I can fill all these with, which I should be able to. Man, the derping, just epic. It's the mod's fault in this case. Oh, let's go with just 7. You know, even though there's a 75 nearby, let's go. All these work. It's gonna be tough. I no longer have wood. Right. So 15 dudes drop on top of me and they'll avoid my turrets, right? Speed on the buck side, just saying. How can they drop on top of me and avoid the turrets? Like, they just dropped on top of me. It's just like when the breacher raids used to drop on top. Like, what? Breacher raids supposed to breach my defenses, drop on top of me? What? So they're gonna walk around the merry-go-round. I'm gonna get hydroponics, and I still have plenty of food. That's what I'm thinking. It's already at +4, and this is not even halfway. With this gear I could fight some of those Zoods if it was absolutely mandatory. But it isn't absolutely mandatory, so I would rather not fight them. Then I have nothing to gain by fighting them. I only have to lose. Well, I could get some flak maybe, but it's not good enough. The reward is not good enough. A possible reward, it's not guaranteed. They should be getting tired. Let's go to electricity. I want to stone cutting in order to be able to make these floors. Then the furniture, because I need an hospital bed. It's an hospital. An hospital. A normal bed marked as hospital is better than a bedroll for immunity gain by 2%. Which could be the difference between Soul Razy dying to an infection or not dying. I'm not talking about the other ones because the other ones have a good doctor to take care of them, and I've got medicine. Soul Razy doesn't have a good doctor to take care of him, so he gets a 70% penalty for tending to himself. I mean, a 30% penalty. It tends at 70% efficiency, which could be sufficient for a shitty tending of, say, 25%, even with these meds. And then combined with the proper shitty bingo, the roll for the disease, might get him killed. Come on, just go away. You're all tired. They came to exercise. We have to respect that. Exercise is good. Okay. Exercise is really good. Had a close call earlier. Some X popped on top, some of them over there, some of them over here, and it's unacceptable. From a security perspective, it's unacceptable. Until I can make bridges, this will have to do. This should reduce the chances or the odds of seeing a raid on top dropping on each side. No, splitting between the two sides. Where there's a slug, they cannot land there unless the game bugs out. Do we have a +4? Yes. But now we need +5. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it though, but that was my goal. I got rid of... You multiply the amount of tiles by 2, and that's how much beauty this place has gained. It's still negative beauty, but if I was already having a +3 and with such beauty shift change, maybe this will go to a +5. Maybe. Or maybe not. This is still too low. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Just at the last moment. +5. Yay. There we go. Stop bitching. This makes me so happy when they stop bitching. Fantastic. I've cleared... Can it become better than +5? It can, but then it's... I'm nowhere near getting it. It can go all the way to a +8. Wondrously impressive. But I've never seen bigger than +8. So I suppose that's the maximum. It's just to make sure this is as impressive as it can possibly be. This stuff adds extra ugliness. I'm gonna dump it over there. I shouldn't have any issues with stuff dropping outside, right? Maybe, who knows? Oh shit. Oh well. I guess I had too much stuff still. It's fine, they're gonna eat these. It's closer, excuse me, it's closer to those one than those ones, so these ones are gonna get eaten sooner. Jade fences, yes, it's it saved my ass. I usually don't do these, but once in a while when I'm desperate I do it. See, 64 jade, it's absolutely saved my ass. When I settled here, there was a hideous environment modifier. So with this stuff being in here, then I removed it all over there and I still have the -10. Then I made these and the beauty was neutral. Now I should have like a pretty environment or pretty close to it. Should be pretty close to it. How much steel do we still have left? A lot, as you can see. Jade sculpture? No, it would be a waste. I don't have any. No one knows how to do sculptures. This was stupid too. This fixes it for now. He might just do awful. Then there we go. There goes my Jade. Oh shit, this dude was stuck over there. I'm gonna have to accept the plasteel. By all means, come along. You bought it had negative beauty. The awful is the only sculpture that has negative beauty. At least it was until ideology came out. Then there's those terror sculptures or whatever they're called. They have negative beauty. Now I'm in a position that I don't even have enough steel to make a smelter. This is probably gonna get wasted. I'm gonna probably deconstruct that, deconstruct even these ones if I have to. I want to deconstruct the mortar though. And speaking of a mortar, I should be enveloping these. I don't have the materials. This is not completed yet. This needs to go all the way for me to keep my sanity. This would be nice if this one could go all the way to, say, over there. Maybe even... No, that's too risky. I don't know, over here it should be safe. Over here should be safe-ish. But over here for sure should be safe. And this needed to be extended just a tad. I was saying I don't have the materials. I guess this is going to be made of silver then or something. Let's do a silver table. It's good for the beauty. I've just grabbed 1,000 silver. It's funny how a level 10 construction person managed to do a poor quality table. I don't know if you've noticed yesterday when I was settling, the very first thing I did was a table and a stool. Even with massive tread, that was the first thing I did. The very first thing. It's a shame I didn't remember to do silver stools though, because I'm pretty sure I had enough to make at least a few stools. Hello 01, how's it going? This is gonna be pretty, like a +6 or something. +6. It's gonna be pretty. The higher the quality, the prettier it's gonna be. But inks, ooh, sexy. So this gives me the materials. It's just that they're gonna hate this place. If they ever use it, they're gonna absolutely freaking hate it. But I log in, 01, thanks for the kind gesture. Okay, 01, enjoy. I honestly really enjoy it. I hear you. Just have some time for just to relax and chill. You know, really chill, relax. Don't worry with stuff. Just have a good time. I hear you. There's just and I fucked up with the thingy there. But where I was not anyway, today's stream is gonna be shorter. Tomorrow I have work. I have to be there at 7 a.m. And I'm a bit rusty with regard to camera work. So I want to make sure I'll be there on time, and the rest of today will be for me to practice a bit with the camera. I haven't been able to. I didn't have any work over the last couple of years, camera work. It's like riding a bicycle, but still, every camera is different. So I need to practice. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm not idiot. What is the goal? It's to get the space, exactly. Okay, for now those two marches will do. I don't have EMPs. This is usually sufficient to make a siege attack. I do have some plasteel. It's not a lot. I've got, I don't know, 50 or so. Where is it? Or at least I had 50. Or I saw 50. Where is it? Still on the map. Really? It didn't pick it up? No, it's over there. I didn't see it. It's such a mess. I was counting on having around 50. I've got 64. We have some watchdogs now. This manhunter pack. Man, it really feels good to be settled. Caravanning is a really important part of this game. But man, it can be tedious. Time flies, so that's GG for the wood that I wanted to make a butcher's table. We need 20 wood plus the rest in steel. Maybe go, yeah, go. That's what I did last time. I'm going straight to EMP shells. If you go watch the one of the one that was successful, I rushed towards these. The thing is, I'm gonna need machining, so I can't really rush it. But I mean, you know, I have to go smithing, machining, and then. Oh, here we go. I thought that was gonna be alright. I've got plenty of space, so for them to work, to make the hydroponics, for them to fight. But the new kill box has to be made, I don't know, over here. I don't think this will be enough. I still have a couple of loose ends to develop a base with seamlessly. I mean, I don't know. I'm having trouble pronouncing that. So to develop a base organically, just naturally, without expending too many resources, because I didn't build stuff on the right spot. Because this will be the first base that I'm gonna do with the new method of killing mechanoids. So, and then I didn't have the materials, so I just did the best that I could with the materials that I had available. But from this point on, as the materials pump, I'm probably gonna waste a bit because I never did this before. Hello, Actier. Thank you. Welcome to my stream. How's it going? It's going well too, thanks. I'm glad to hear you're good. And when people are kind, it goes even better. So thanks for that. I have the power to fight those slots. I had the power to fight them, but 80% of them are gonna rot. So I have to research stuff. I decided against fighting them. And some plasteel. Epic. This was a really nice mission. Okay, my phone. I have to answer that. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was worried it could be, a word call or something. Right, I got some plasteel. Let's hope we don't get landed on top. No, this is it's dangerous. So I absolutely have to go extend those walls. It will make this run substantially less tedious. It's not a huge improvement, but everything helps. And even the geography here is really helping. So that's 90. Oh boy, it's actually going to be a huge improvement. It's actually going to be a huge improvement. That's what I need. That's all that I have plasteel for. Or I don't know how to do math. There's that too. I suppose. Well, it's not huge, but it's really helpful. These really help the geography. While on this side is horrific. Because they just go like these. Over here they have no other choice but to follow these. I should have developed this side instead of this one. I was tired. Why do you need to wall off the sea? It's because it this relies on what I call the merry-go-round. I already have maximum strength grades. These people would never be able to withstand it without a certain amount of cheese. So the raiders pop on the map. They try to go to this door because it's open. They come here to destroy things. Then I close this door and open this one. So what's gonna happen? The dudes will turn around to go bust things inside this place through this door and see about and watch how much they're gonna have to walk to go to the other side. And then I close this door and open this one, and they repeat it all over again. By forcing them to walk over shallow water. The shallow water is 30% speed. Exactly, rinse and repeat. Instead of, much faster but speed on ice or snow. The weak link of this is this thingy. If this gets busted, no, they go from here to over there in 3 cells. Right, I need to keep improving this place. Oh boy. How many centipedes? At least 4, right? So that's another 35, 36 plasteel, which would allow for a few more walls. But it's so freaking dangerous to go out there and catch and fetch it. Oh, let's see. I do have some yaks. Centipedes staying outside, they get wasted and they lose weight. I don't know how they lose weight, they become less heavy somehow. I've seen it. It seems stupid, but I think that's what I saw. Maybe. I'm not sure. So I've seen centipedes weigh 30 kilos, maybe because they were damaged or something. I'm not sure. Usually they don't lose weight. That's not how the game behaves, but the game is highly inconsistent. And I can tell you that I never felt the need for many times to carry centipedes on a caravan. So there's that too. That's why I don't know for sure. It's just not common enough for me to actually, or interesting for me to be sure of how it works. What's the point? Waste time doing that if it's not really that important, and I don't have any how can I say it? I have no agency over it. Besides, I'm needing this plasteel. I guess if I hit them with a frag grenade, if they lose weight, if this became less heavy, that would be a really good really good thing to test these. And quick one. It makes sense if they lose body parts that they become less heavy. Probably they were fucked up on the field and they lost some body parts which made them less heavy. But that's incoherent with... I can't know for sure if that exists or not. And the game is so inconsistent, it might just be the case that it works that way. Even though I never spotted it before. At the human corpse on humans, which is the thing that I usually caravan out of the map on sea ice runs. When I start with 5 tribals, I've got cargo space for a couple of dead people. It's a long story. I never noticed them being less heavy after staying outside for a bit. But like I said, the game is highly inconsistent. And I seem to I was like, how the fuck can this centipede be so light now? Weighing some 30 kilos instead of their usual weight. I have a very acute shortage of steel. So even though I would never do these in other circumstances, I also have a very high very big cargo capacity. I wouldn't do it because this is just 15 steel for the Lancers. I would just rather go grab slag. But I can't do shit with the slag right now because I don't have electricity. I have a beer or an ambrosia. And a beer too. You don't like rotten corpses. And this is like extremely freaking dangerous. But some risks have to be taken if you want to progress. It is what it is. So that's a tad more of plasteel and a tad more of steel. Which is already enough to make a smelter, which is awesome. So we're off the hook. I don't want to be so I've learned the hard way in the previous runs how fucked up it can be if we're unlucky. If I get constant mech raids, and it can still happen. can definitely happen. So the more walls I've got, the less tedious this is gonna be. So I'm gonna, usually I would not go out there just to place 7 walls. But I've learned the hard way that I should go do it as soon as I possibly can under penalty of these being incredibly freaking tedious. So let's go do it. How about the psychic torrents? I have another ambrosia. Just to max out on the recreation fully satisfied. Let's bring the gold just in case someone wants to steal it. Let's go do these. All things considered, this might be worth it. Then he has gold juice, he has a shield belt. Then I misclicked it. Even gold is ugly. Under these circumstances, even gold is ugly. I can't cook yet, courtesy of lack of wood, or else I would be turning these milk into some actual meals. So that was the last sweat. See, there's a pretty environment. Still have some silver. Probably should use it over there. This looks stupid or sounds stupid, might look stupid, but this really isn't stupid. I don't need the silver right now, I can't do shit with the silver. This helps me keep this place more pretty and make everything more impressive. If it doesn't for this style of play, they would be near breaking. Instead, they've got a +10 to the mood from very impressive rec room, very impressive dining room. Bloody idiots already insulting each other. Could you make beds out of silver? Yes. But I don't have the materials. Not enough. Could have made these walls out of silver if I was using the brain at the time where I did them. Damn. Fucked up. Instantly destroyed the jade. Oh well, it was just one jade though, so not a biggie. Bloody. This is a +6 to the beauty, and adds even more to the impressiveness. Another 8 walls can be made out of that. They have no structural importance, at least not most of them don't. This is just to prevent these ugly things, to give them a penalty, an direct penalty to the mood by lowering the impressiveness of the room and the beauty. Hello Nick, how's it going? Yeah, I got it from tribal raids. A friendly raid that came to help me. They killed some actual enemies. So they got killed and they dropped the pemmican. Friendlies bring pemmican. This is a babysitting game now. Making sure they're not unhappy. Because if they become unhappy, they might break and then either get killed instantly, or if I've got traders on the map, or forcing me to punch them in order for them to not be killed by the raiders, and or to prevent them from making other colonies go insane. Oh, there we go. Let's insult each other. Sounds really good. And they're on different schedules too, but somehow still insult each other. Well, I've been bossing so Razy a lot, so I suppose that's why. I don't. So that's much less of a penalty to the environment. See, 3, 2.9. The pawns always pick the food inside the stockpile room and not the food next to them. Yeah, because they're really dumb. So I've just fixed it. You're really good at this game too, aren't you? At least when it comes to making decisions, it's you're really consistent with my. Okay, modesty apart, I would say I'm not bad at this game, and your decisions are very similar to mine, so that's good. So I finally looked at, stopped worrying with bigger problems because I already used all the silver that I had available to improve this place. Now the next thing I have to worry about is getting rid of this pemmican. And then I watched exactly what you were saying. Because they're a bunch of idiots. I've witnessed things where I've got a craft. You can watch it, like seriously. In this run, they're disassembling mechanoids. There's one right over there, and she goes to get the mechanoid over there. It just doesn't. It's just ridiculous. No, forget the wall. The wall didn't exist. It's inexplicable. I cannot explain it. Unless it's with shitty coding, obviously. Shitty coding explains it. But then I would be criticizing the developer, huh? It's not allowed. What you watched has to do probably with... Oh, I'm here. There's pemmican 1, 2, 4 tiles. Well, this pemmican is 10 tiles, 7 tiles. So that doesn't count with the fucking walls. It's just across walls. Like, it's just like when you see, it's very noticeable. Say an air, I'm shooting people over here, or mechanoids, and an air is trying to come eat my stuff. And the air, because I'm shooting, the air will flee. And wants to flee to over here or so. And there it goes. Now all the way. All the way fleeing to this tile over there. No? When if it took actual distance into account, with walls and everything that is between the air and the path it wants to take to flee, it would just flee over there instead, right? No, it just flees all the way over. Just all no sanity checks at all. Hello, Rydaler. How's it going? Exactly. That's exactly why I'm doing it. Good one. How are you doing? I suppose you're good. Hopefully. Hello, Sorezi. Have you seen the house? We're finally settled. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day at work, or I suppose this was a day for working. If not, hopefully you had a great day too. Yeah, we're settled. Finally settled. We're gonna research electricity in a minute, unless we get raided. Smoke spewer, it just reduces the sunlight. But I would have to actually go take care of it to receive these, right? I don't know. I really don't know. The UI doesn't say it, and the game is inconsistent. This might seem really... I'm not gonna go there, so I am not going to go there. If I press this button, will I get these, or do I have to go destroy the thing? Sometimes I have to go destroy it. Sometimes I get the reward. So, anyone knows? I have no problem saying that I don't know. The game is inconsistent. Under certain circumstances, say mechanoids protecting a cluster. Usually when something gets damaged below 50% or around 50%, they attack the colony. Some others, as a result of a quest, won't leave the cluster until it's destroyed, which is the AI behavior from a ship built into a cluster. So again, inconsistent. And there's so many. What I usually see is in the past, before the expansions, when something like this popped, it meant that I would only receive the reward when I go there and bust it. But with all the changes and all the bugs piling up, I don't know if this is what's gonna happen. So I'm not gonna do it. I might wanna use the solar panel, or the reward is also not that fantastic. I mean, this one is really good. No, never mind. This one is shit. This one, if someone even dies, it's the end of the game for me. So useless, useless. Really good actually, because of these. And this is always good, and obviously this is always good, and this is good for the ship. But I don't have the ability to go kill these 18 men hunting cats. Yeah, this is really good. It provides like a plus, I don't know, +8 or +7 to the mood or something like that, or a +5 only. I can't recall. It's been a while since I used it. It's between +5 and +8 to the mood. Might be just +5, but it's really good. It's a permanent boost. I'm trying to see. It's a +5. But it's really good. The +5, please. I'll take it. This gives a +5 within the radius, and it's a really large radius. So if I put it in the center of this place, it's probably gonna be something like these or so. It's really game changing. It really is. It's like I could even afford to give them past later on. With these, it's game changing. My economy relies on smoke leaf to get stuff that I need. But I have to give them fine meals with the recent. It's a long story. My gameplay now, I have to feed them fine meals for these to stop being dicks to me. Always bitching, like always constantly near a mood where they would break. And that affects my economy because it's expensive to give them fine meals unless I have meat that is free from a manhunter pack, and that doesn't always happen. And eventually I run out of meat, so I have to spend 15 rice to give them 5 fine rice meals. With that psychic emanator, I probably would be able to even give them past meals. It would be a +1 to the mood, all things considered. But the difference between, without the emanator, the difference between giving them past and fine meals is a 9 difference, a 9 mood difference that I cannot withstand. But I could withstand a -4. So -4 from, by comparison, it's a -4 only instead of a -9 if I have the psychic emanator. And that would allow my economy to strive, because instead of 15 rice per meal, I would have to give them just 6. They would still get fine meals with manhunter packs. And then it's not only that, the cook would have to cook, the cook would be free to research and do whatever. I'm going slowly because I haven't decided what I'm going to do. What do I have to lose? I have to lose a bit of sun. So let's find out if you get these or if you have to go destroy it. I guess I'm gonna have to go destroy it. Nope. The pods arrived, so really good decision. In the past, we had to go do the missions before we got the reward. Now we got the reward straight away. Now, okay then. Okay then. Why can't I? Oh, it's blocked. And I gotta. This was game changing. Like seriously, just the luck of this run is just epic. I just hope I don't jinx it, even though I don't believe in such things. But this needs electricity, I think. It's not a big deal because we got electricity. Of the really dangerous type. That will kill these plants if it blows up. Imagine me, just imagine letting these dudes break and these fuckers go to punch one of them goes punch these. What's the calling not too bright? We are going to give all the money up front as long as you promise to help. You're going to help, right? Ah, okay, it's a mission. Exactly. Yeah. But that's how it used to work. And this is not how it used to work. We went to go do the missions and then we received pods after the completion. But I suppose there's a difference between now and then. Is that back then there were no problem causers. There were no machines that would make an instant effect on the colony. It was just something there, but we had to go do and then we get a reward. So now we're being penalized already. But in the spirit of the mission, we should go do what the dude asked. And then get the reward. I suppose. Okay, there's just one thing. This one doesn't care with it. She also doesn't. So this person is gonna be a problem. I forgot about the psychically deaf. And she's a teetotaler too, so I can't. I guess that's the one person that's gonna eat fine meals, which is fine. I don't have a lamp. I can't make one. So now they're now. Pissed because it's probably no, while they're researching it's fine because there's no roof. Okay, let's get these destroyed. It's useless now. If this thing blows up. And we have electricity. Yay, after so much work, this is really... It's really fucking amazing. We've got electricity. I want to go straight to microelectronics. That's the only way I'm gonna get some stone. Bum bum bum. It's just, it feels great. It really does. This all, it's probably, I'm putting it in the wrong spot, but whatever. For now, it's gonna have to do. Yeah, it's a major milestone, indeed. Microelectronics is the only way I can get some stone. And maybe some more plasteel. I got some stuff for selling. Like the gold. A huge surplus of drugs that I will never use again. Like the wake up. The flake. I don't think I'll be using the wake up again. It's just too risky. Unless there's like a massive disaster. I need some stone. Let's triple down on the on these things. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We have shitloads of mortars and shells and all. We're absolutely never going to be shelled. 100% guaranteed. No sarcasm at all. So we should have these without it being enveloped by at least granite. It's fine. anyway, I did it because I want to make a smelter. I'm short on steel. I need to do something about it, and it's for yesterday. Because with steel I can improve this colony further. It's been a few days without raids. It's really scary to do what I'm about to do. Especially if I do it the lazy way. So the non-lazy way, I can just go to a spot where there are a lot of dudes landed and get lots of slag. That's the non-lazy way. Still dangerous, but less walking. Or I can select a wide region, but that has enough in sight. So I don't risk dudes entering the edge of the map and blasting me instantly. Inverting the home area is it's faster, but it's more dangerous. So that's why I say it's the lazy way. Less clicking for me, but substantially more danger, because the dude is going to have to walk a lot. First we should... No, idiot, that's not the one. I was like, really? I've got all this slag. Now I understand why. I looked at the numbers and I was like, really? Do I really have all this slag? I'm not seeing anything consistent with what this is telling me. Well, but it's telling me, so I must have all this slag. Now I understand why. Here we go. Wish Soul raise your luck. He's gonna need it. Did I invert it? No. Why did he go over there? Maybe the stockpile extended over there and I didn't actually intend on it. But please don't drop it outside. Whatever you do, don't drop it outside. He's gonna drop it outside, isn't he? He's gonna drop it outside. So I have to click it myself. It's annoying, but usually I'll just drop it here, not near the smelter. The thing is, this is gonna make this environment be really ugly. See what I was talking about? And I know Randy pretty darn well by now. So, wall breachers, don't I have... This is really scary. If I'm fucked up with something, these dudes are gonna punish me. So, animal sleeping spots marked as hospital beds. Check. It's just hospital beds. Check. They don't care with hospital beds. Just 3 sleeping spots and nothing else marked with their names, so that's where they're gonna go. And they will stay there. If I don't close this door, the dudes will come here to eat my stuff. Oh, I just remembered. I've got wooden walls. I guess breachers don't care with it, but the sappers do. Can't sappers do. The sappers would go straight to the wooden walls and fuck them up. I need to, when it's on sapper spot, I need to keep them on a loop like these. Otherwise I'll be in trouble. They will go fuck up these walls. And then breach these when they go back to the sleeping spots. I don't actually need these right this moment. But I'm preparing for when I need it. I don't want this close to the mortars, so that should be good enough. Oh, again. Completely forgot about So Crazy. Again. Make a jade wall. Jade doesn't burn. It's like a waste right now because this jade is precious to me. But it is gonna add to the impressiveness of the spot and the beauty. Arguably, this should be made of steel. The thing is, I'm bound to have an emergency sometime in the future, and then I've got a city event, and this starts burning, and then I can't go there, and then the conduits burn, power is shut down, then dark, then dudes proceed to break because oh my god, it's dark, and then all hell breaks loose. So with that in mind, this is an investment that I'm willing to make. If this is made of something that doesn't burn, no fire will it start. So the power will still be going. There's no power conduit there. Okay, these are no plasteel walls, but I don't have plasteel. At least these dudes won't be able to go there and punch it. So I know this shit burns, but it is what it is. It's... I'm really anxious for having these things inside the house. I've just made some jade balls because they didn't burn. Then I'm doing these. It's just then I looked at these things and they... Yeah, I didn't remember about uranium. Good one. Good one. I didn't remember about it. I'm definitely gonna invest on it. Thank you so much. I didn't remember. Long term, that's a waste. But right now, it's a really good thing. Thank you so much. B Burns one. Hey, I have ambrosia. Probably should be using the uranium to extend the walls outside though. Because I completely forgot about the uranium. I can't have the cake and eat it too, so this is a very big security threat. So let's change it. Probably should put this shit outside. I completely forgot about it. Idiot. Like alongside this wall, but then I might need it. Why put it outside alongside the wall? Because it's a double wall. If I lose the power cell, it's not the end of the world. If I lose the fucking wall over there, it's the end of the fucking world for me. So putting the power cells alongside that wall will extend my life in in the event of a really shitty thing happening, like losing a wall. So I need to get my shit together. I really do. Even losing one of these walls is not the end of the world. I can always hide over there. They bunch this shit. Once they're done busting it, you know, they'll go outside if I put a pawn outside. Let's say this gets breached. What do I do? Everyone over there instantly, and one dude on this side. Once they're done, when this door closed, obviously. I mean, dude on that side over there with that's what I would do. So I'll put someone outside in order for them, once they're done breaking this shit, they go pursue that person. And then when they're going for that person, I quickly go there and fill the gap and then open the door and the dude comes back inside and the perimeter will be fixed. If this instead gets breached, what's going to happen is that they're going to take a massive shortcut that I will never be able to plug, or it's going to be incredibly difficult to plug. If with enough enemies, I will never be able to plug it, and then it's dead. So by placing the power cells and creating a second wall, the more of second wall I've got, the safer I'll be. And that's why I placed him outside in the run that actually succeeded. So let's say this wall gets breached, destroyed. They punch these blasts, but the uranium walls or the plastic walls will hold. So the perimeter, the merry-go-round is not compromised. This is no doubt dangerous. But he's a really good builder now. So let's hope he finishes this quickly without being disturbed. And on that side, I have plans for it. So it would be substantially less dangerous on this side. But I've got plans for that side. Oh my god. Where's the rest? What? I thought I had brought 50. What? Oh jeez, I needed another one. Nice job. This is embarrassing. Let's go do it. These lights are a mess for now, but it's gonna have to do. The psychic emanator thingy. Needs to be powered. I don't want fires near the stockpile. I don't want, power conduits near the stockpile. I don't want power conduits near the mortars because those burn. Unless they shrink substantially, I have to do a temporary thing like these to power that thing up. It's more secure than doing it, than putting conduits near the mortars. This is going to be expanded. And these mortars burn. Shells burn. Then they blow up. Then I'll be an unhappy camper. Really unhappy. I'm thinking this is gonna do. But I've been making so many mistakes. Like, it's really, 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 really not likely. Look, I'm gonna invest on the jade, so I just changed my mind again. Really not likely that I'm gonna have any trouble with shells blowing up due to a flash storm, creating a fire and then spreading out to the shells. But Rimworld, it's Rimworld bingo is to be respected. Needs to be respected. It can do that. So I'm giving it further space between an unroofed position to make it unlikely to the extreme that I'm gonna have issues with shells blowing up in my face. I'm investing on jade walls here because they're going to be mighty happy to be there manning the mortars if I use jade for the walls. Well, they won't be two-piece, so maybe that's they won't be two-piece. So this is another problem fixed, kind of, and they'll be within the radius of the psychic emanators, so that's good. So that's really good. Now I need to somehow power a light, which I should be able to. this gets built. Hey, what's wrong? So slowly but steadily, all the problems are being fixed. We've got mortars, 9 shells. Well, make that 22. 31, I mean 34 shells. If it's not snowing, these ones can be used to great effect. If it's snowing, just forget about it. I'll have to use high explosive. Oh, it's a solid shot. By all means, Marcus working really fucking hard to save us. We're really working really fucking hard to become corpses. This steel over here creates a huge mess. So next time I've got slag to smell, it's gonna be dumped over there and not here. To avoid walking, I was like, to avoid walking back and forth, I probably should make a stockpile of pemmican right there. But then the dudes are likely to go fetch it over there until they finally fetch it. It's so far away. See, pretty environment, spacious interior, very impressive this, very impressive that. Psychic Sooth Emanator. I could only get away last time by filling these dudes with drugs. If I had some spare leather, I would make an armchair. But I can always make a chair. It's probably a freaking waste, but it can give a bigger mood bonus. And under these circumstances, with a stupid psychic drone, it's probably gonna be worth it if it does one of good quality. This has even an excellent one as a comfort limit of 0.62. The comfort limit for a chair is higher than that. Unfortunately, it's only good quality, but we'll see. Yeah, just press the soul, put the soul in whatever. I don't have the leather because otherwise I would make an armchair instead. So you have a +6. This is add beauty to this place too. Then there's the beauty bonus. But I did it for the comfort. And again, yet again, if I had an armchair, leather, I'll do an armchair. I would do an armchair. This is because this is of excellent quality. If this one had higher quality, this would go to 0.8, which should provide a +8 to the mood, I think. Fuck you. Bingo. Well, it is already +6 anyway, so whatever. Spread the souls. Here comes the rain. During a psychic drone. Luckily, he's of the type that I don't really give a fuck about, and I'm hoping they won't fuck up my walls. The angle of they shouldn't fuck up the walls. Insulting each other. They're supposed to be friends. This was really close, actually. What the fuck are they doing? Oh, they selected that one. This was really close. Because he got insulted, now he has to check drugs. These doors needs to be closed. And I've got 43 uranium. I should be go out there and use it. Should be going out there and use it. Making these walls bigger. It won't add much. Because of... Well, it's gonna add a bit. If this was all like this, then add these over here. It would be glorious. But I'm gonna have to pay a tax in order to be able to put the thing over there. No, to actually gain a lot with extending the merry-go-round, just like these ones. They take a shortcut. They just go like these instead of being forced to go around along the walls like over here. My point is, if the lake was smaller, but this is giant. The shallow waters, shallow ocean water is giant. If it was smaller, always like these, it would be amazing. But it's so they come here and they take a shortcut. I have to expand more plasteel, and it's inefficient. If it was always like this, the need for plasteel would still be pretty much the same, but the efficiency would be much greater. I would gain more time. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I have some smoke leaf. And it prepares your buildings for global warming. What? No, the efficiency of the materials. I'm not sure I follow. But this has to do with global warming. The reason I close the door is to prevent these people from coming and trying to eat my stuff. Ah, okay, I get it. A thing that doesn't have any... It's not a thing in RimWorld. Okay, that's a good one. It's just that you can't stop the sea with a wall. It has to be something stronger than that. But I'm nitpicking. This is supposed to represent a wall of a house, albeit a strong one, but this is a 2D representation of a house. Yeah, but they don't stop the sea with walls, with the house walls, do they? That's my point. It's you need, I don't know the word in English. You either build the houses in a higher place, or you build a sort of a dam. I'm not sure if it's the right word. Yeah, dikes. Okay, is that a word in English? Okay, in Portuguese is diques, diques, dikes. I didn't know the word in English. It's not certainly not a wall from a house. It wouldn't withstand the pressure. But it was a nice show. Just I was talking about stuff in game gameplay, being serious about it. like I always zoom, so I didn't actually get. So yeah, then global warming is not a thing in game. You still can't make dams or dig dikes or whatever the pronunciation is. We're even, for some reason, conditioned to having wooden walls over bridges. Because, for some reason, by the year 500, people stopped knowing how to make proper bridges. Even though this has a comfort of... What is the comfort? Oh, it's limited to 0.62. Never mind. Even the normal dining chair is better than that. Oh, they're both sharing the same chair. They like it so much. Hello, Cinda. Okay, thanks for the English lesson. But truly, I'm not being sarcastic or anything. I like to know what, so I like to increase my knowledge, my vocabulary. I'm gonna invest on... It's probably stupid at this point, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Since I've spent quite a little bit of still on shares. Brandit and teasing me. What could possibly go wrong? I wanted to go outside anyway, to go fetch slag. This isn't a really dangerous mission. I wanted to go outside to go fetch slag and to extend the uranium walls. To extend the walls. So I have to go to that spot anyway. Still dangerous as hell. But there's a good reason to go do it. There we go. This is so fucked up. A raid on top will kill him. Risking all the effort until this point to go fetch slag. It is what it is. This is how this run is supposed to be. I need to become stronger, and this gives me the opportunity to become stronger, or it will kill me. I do have goat juice, but still, you might just get an overdose and get kidnapped. which would be the same thing. Doing it this way, okay, long term this is gonna be what I want to do, so all the way to, say, I don't know, over here should be safe, and man, that would be such a relief. Thanks, Red Ailer, see you later. Thanks for the good wishes. Have a great day. Dropping outside, nice. That's exactly what I had in mind. Oh, this slag should go back outside. It's just... I'll be stronger that way if the slag goes back outside. Exactly what I was thinking. This will let me make shells. And I have the steel to make... I should be rushing towards shells. But then something that uses EMP, requires EMP, pops. And I won't be able to deal with it. So, I don't have a crystal ball. Here comes another raid. No. Just pause it by mistake. This eventually will make sense and not be this ugly. For the viewer, that is, because the dudes enjoy these. Let's hope the max gives me a break. Let's hope I keep being lucky and I get human raids. This should go much faster. It's minus 39 outdoors. So I am eligible for human raids. it's like there's always an opportunity cost to whatever you do in RimWorld, and at this difficulty level, what I'm trying to do, that's really guaranteed. Guaranteedly, there's an opportunity cost. What I would like to be doing now were more sculptures, since I've got a bit more of steel, so that when the psychic drone pops, I'll be better prepared to deal with it. But I can't do that. I shouldn't do that, because raids are gonna pop. Fuck me. Raids are gonna pop, and mechanoid clusters are gonna pop, that are gonna require shells and other things, so I absolutely need to be researching shit. There we go. Now we got these. That raid just ruined my day. Absolutely. If I had 3 people, I would eat that raid for 4 people. I would eat that raid for breakfast with these weapons. But I only have 3 people. So that just ruined my day. That's a sort of raid that I can't cheese. I actually have to have the muscle to get rid of them. And if a Lancer gets into melee position, you bet your ass that the Scyther will also get there. If only I had a bear, I would juice up the bear and give these people all of them SMGs, and then the bear won't even get harmed as long as the bear was trained. The melee kill box, the new thingy that I have for dealing with mechs requires EMPs. That's another reason why I'm going for these. EMP grenades and EMP shells. So the shells to deal with mech clusters, and this one to deal with the actual mechs. If this wall was longer, this would give me a bigger break. Bigger break between, open door, closed door, open door, closed door, open fucking door, close the fucking door, open the fucking door, close the fucking door, and so on. You get the idea. I don't trust those Scythers, so I'm closing both doors. If I had a plasteel door, I mean, I would be less anxious. They might just decide to punch all these are all at the same time. Yeah, we are for a bit. Unfortunately, Cena. We are. unfortunately, for the viewer and for me, probably should have made this shit out of steel when I had the time. But then a braided pop burns it and I lose the steel. And I don't get to use it. But most definitely now I would appreciate having a bigger wall. If there's anything apart from sighters, I could still ambush them and decrease their numbers. Now I have to put up with these, it's just so dangerous. So Razy there doesn't even have flak. And there's so many sighters on the map that open door, close door is gonna happen a lot. Okay, different stack. So it's less likely that the dudes will punch the door and destroy it. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. They should be unstacking. Yeah, it's gonna be the best content on Twitch for a while. No doubt about it. It's really exciting and entertaining. Keep an eye on the mix and open the door on time, and can't go above speed 2. And then with steel walls, steel doors, I mean, it's really, 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 really dangerous. If 5 sighters decide to punch that at the same time, that fucking thing breaks. If I had spare wood, I would invest in some bridges over here. And I would definitely invest in bridges over here. Of course that would get burned down to the ground, but for this early stage I would definitely invest in it. But I don't have any spare wood. I've got 0 wood. this gets destroyed, then I'll be in deep shit. That is a lone sighter. I'm probably gonna go kill it. Right, I will most definitely not go use this sword. I think on the sighters, so I'm just gonna use guns. Where is the sword? Don't wanna lose it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, game. Ah, thank you, game. Thank you so much. I want the fight to be maybe on this side. I don't know what that is. It's just another melee, right? Mega slides. We get fur and we get steel. Well, not in great quantity though. And with regard to the steel, because this is very far away. If I could only have a fight on this side, like they fight over there, but I can't do it. Like, if the slots had popped on this side, I would definitely be able to do it. Open this door, the slots would come over here, the sighters would come over here. And with some luck, they would die, I don't know, over here. It's still in reasonable range for me to go get him. Go, sluts. Go, mega sluts. The sighters were all spread out. Even though these slots popped in smaller numbers, they had a great time. It evened out the odds because the sighters were all spread out. That I was thinking the game. Here's another. Oh, they're breachers, so it's fine. Mega slugs. Hello, Shilutica. How's it going? Mega slugs are gone. This is pretty bad. Yeah, it's not really bad. It's gonna lag the game. It's better, but it's better. Decent. Another session of open door, closed door, open door. And then the slots are gonna burn. Then I won't get that really nice leather off of them that I could otherwise go get. If they bled out due to the injuries sustained through the sighters. Okay, it's snowing. It's probably gonna put out the fire. So this snow was really nice. It just started snowing, exactly, Cinda. But seen absolute slaughter warms my heart, okay? So you're a psycho. You're a psycho then, or I don't know. Seeing animals be butchered is you should watch the VOD then. There was a really nice fight here between tribals. Look at the amount of dead dudes. I don't know, I've been streaming Rimworld for like 4 years at least, basically non-stop with very few exceptions. So probably I've been playing mostly on sea ice. If it helps you remember when you saw me for the last time. At one point I did large bases with turrets and stuff. So you're sadistic then. You're sadistic. Okay, I don't want to be insulting or anything. I was just joking. It's a bad joke, but whatever. But saying that the slaughter warmed your heart, recently. So you should go watch the VOD. This would warm your heart even further, I suppose. Actually, you should watch the VOD from, and all the VODs from these, if that's your thing, thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dead people and creatures. It led to this stage of the run. Oh, I understand. So it warms your heart because I stopped. So it was just a misunderstanding then. Okay, thanks for the for the kind feelings towards my colony. So it was just a misunderstanding. I can go grab the slots whenever I want. I've got quite a few days to go get them. Oh, I'll pass, thanks. There's like 3 slots not rotten, 4. Or is that only 3? I don't know, let me check it. It's hard to see. So much mess. This will tell me. 4 slots. Sloths, not slots. Mega sloth. What's the plan on those caterpillars? Mega sluts. It's to leave them where they are. And someone will go there and kill them. I can't do anything about it. Just look at it. You find it a bit weird that I've got 12 centipedes, 3 lancers, 5 sighters, a termite, and 2 pikemen coming for add another lancer to that party. Maybe a sighter, I don't know, at least another lancer coming to kill 3 people only. With a colony wealth of 86k only. It's a tad over the top, isn't it? This raid. So just gonna hang out over here. They like beds or sleeping spots. I'm giving them hospital sleeping spots, but this is meant for sappers. The breachers don't care with hospital spots, but they do care with regular animal spots. Because the dude was too lazy to. Because they're basically the same thing as seen by the game. It's a long story. So the breachers behave like idiots, complete idiots, and they go breach into the barn. If the opportunity arises, the right bingo arises, you're gonna see breachers going straight into the barn where you keep your chicken. They're not supposed to do that, but because reasons, let's say that they do it. So the animal spots need to be marked as sleeping spots, as hospital spots. Seriously, Randy? I thought I was off the hook for quite a while. See, 4 raids in 2 days or 3 days. Seriously, Randy, you dick. There we go again. Open door, close door, open door, close door. Open door, close door. Open the door some more and close the door, you idiot. This is a raid that only Randy sends. Because this raid is stronger than the maximum points that I'm eligible for. Migration is not an option. No, because it has to do with the mode that I'm playing on. Years until maximum threat, 1 year. It's wealth independent mode. 500% plus wealth independent mode, which means after around 15 days or so, between 15 and 25-ish, I hit the 1000 fun points, which gives stuff like these. And then, so my point is, migrating to another spot, it would be useless after just a handful of days, if not only like 3 days. I would get hit by a raid that I wouldn't be able to defend against. And this is not exactly temperate forest. Where I can just go camping and have everything I need nearby. Wood, animals killed, and I'll steal in the form of stuff, ruins and stuff, and all sorts of things that can be mined. This is actual sea ice. There isn't anything on sea ice. So even if I migrated, I would be stuck without stuff to build things. And that's besides the point. The challenge is to survive at the place where the dude landed and had to punch some buffaloes to make a tribal wear and to be able to eat. I was really enjoying these until this last raid, like 4 or 5 raids. Dick Randy strikes again. I was lucky with the Manhunter pack, then I was lucky again with the Breachers, and I thought I was off the hook for the next 5 to 10 days. But Dick Randy decided to ruin it and send me another one. So now the lag is gonna go through the roof, and the opening closing door is gonna be so annoying. I thought I was off the hook for the winter almost. Honestly, that's how Randy usually works. You get 2 or 3 raids and you're off the hook for, I don't know, 8 days, 9 days, usually. Sometimes even 15 days. But sometimes he just sends 4 raids on one day, so Randy doesn't give a fuck. So the most common thing is for when he sends 3 raids like now is to give me at least a break of 5, 6, 7, 8 days, sometimes 15 days. Because on average he's gonna send me a raid every 5 days or so. I just got 3. So that gives in 2 days. So that gives a 15 day, so that's threads for 15 days. So I got it in 1 or 2 days. So I was expecting a break of a few days at least. If I then get another one, then I'm gonna have a break of like 20 fucking days or so on average. Which makes this extremely painful. So for the next 20 fucking days, I won't have another thread unless it's a cluster. I have to deal with this shit unless somehow, and you can see it this in this graphic. See, this is day 107. I got 2 raids. Then on 8 days later, I get another raid. Now then I get 4 raids. And then I get nine days break. This one, forget about it because I had 5 colonies, so this is skewed. This is completely not trust. Can't trust it. But this is Randy, and sometimes this is ridiculous. Like, this is too much. 10 raids in 30 days is just absurd. This is unlike Randy. You're gonna see in 30 days, say, 5 raids, 6 raids at the most. But then there's situations like these, which then also does allows for what I call the calm before the storm. And now I'm gonna go with the calm before the next storm. Opening door, closed door, opening door, closing door, opening the fucking door again and closing it until it drives me insane. When I thought I was off the hook, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I can't. I need a break, and then I've got work tomorrow. I need to go practice. I don't use the camera for like almost a couple of years, even though I'm extremely experienced. I'm also responsible. I need to practice in order for me to be tip-top shape tomorrow to handle the camera, and whatever the situation will throw at me. If I'm struggling with the camera because I don't remember this or I don't remember that, it's gonna be harder. So I'm gonna, sorry for the rant, but it's true. Like, you're in my shoes, just try it for yourself, and do these, spawn this sort of thread under these sort of conditions, and try to open the door, close the door for 20 in-game days straight. Go there and try it, and then you try it for not 20 days, but like, I don't know, 200 days, because that's what I had to do the previous run, until I gave up. But just to have a taste of what I'm talking about, do it for 20 days. And then you're gonna see how fucked up this situation is, also because of bad luck, because Randy doesn't often do these. And then you'll understand my state of mind. Anyway, rant is over. I'm gonna take a break, like I said, for today. I think this is it, unless I feel comfortable or not sleepy, and I come back to stream another hour or two later today. We'll see. So the next stream will be either on Sunday afternoon or on Monday. I'm not sure yet. I'll see you then. Until then, have a great weekend and take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Let's see if I can host someone before I go. This spread the love. So let's go and say hello to a fellow Rimworld streamer that was kind enough to host me in the past. So if you wanna stay for just a tad more, let's go say hello to the person. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really remember this person, because it's probably the raid that I'm talking about probably happened like, I don't know, 2 years ago. I just know that whenever someone is kind enough to raid me, I will raid the person back eventually. So let's go say hello to Saf Threk, but don't tell him that I didn't know, because I don't remember. Probably it was like 5 days ago, but I've been really tired recently. So let's go say hello to him or her. That's the other way around, you idiot. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks again for watching.